Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today's a review for April 8th, 2021. You're looking at a chart for the S&P 500. We've got another bull flag type of day. It appears that this PPO bearish divergence we've been watching is now breaking bullish, which means the bears are trapped. It's possible this was a little ABC correction here that enabled this impulse higher. It certainly looks that way. At this point, our next target's 410 and then 420 and 426. Does look like we are in the middle of a 5-wave move up, and one can be long against the 383.90 low. I certainly think at this point any dips into this gap at 464 for buying. That's where I'll have my alert set. The theme so far since the March lows has been tech. Whether that's because we had this little ABC here, zigzag down here on the daily, or a zigzag down here on the daily, and then a new 5-wave move up. We're going to get another zigzag and another 5-wave move up is what it looks like. The PPO, really bullish. We are into a supply zone here, and that's why I did sell. I did liquidate some more positions today. I did sell TQQQ at 105, 106. I'm now down to 50% of my original position from the 300 entry. I will look to liquidate that into the 350 to 367 range. At this point, I do not recommend buying, not having tagged EMA 5 in about 6 sessions now. We need some pullback, maybe even 331, 330. And right now she's gapping up after hours, and she's above the regular trading hour day high. So this is going to continue. I don't think this is going to stop yet. They want all-time highs. They want 338. We are looking for another 5-wave move up higher, somewhere into the 350 to 367 range. It's all about tech right now. You got to have tech if you're going to be moving your money around. Look to be buying dips in tech. Energy sector, which was, the belle of the ball, very, very hot going back to October, November, is now cooling off, in my opinion. The PPOs somehow reset almost back to zero. We are now back below the 50, which is not a good look. The 20 is curling down. We got a gap down here at 45. I mean, we're probably looking for some type of some type of ABC correction like this. I would be interested down here in the blue box. Not right now. If they can hold 47.16 and start to trade back above these moving averages, I would certainly get engaged and become a buyer again. But right now, let her float lower. There's no reason to be in that. My XLE stock that I've been looking at is ExxonMobil. She's doing the same thing. Gap and go below the 50. PPO reset, almost back to the zero line. She'll likely be a buy at this gap. Maybe this trend line. That trend line fails, this gap will provide some level of support because it'll align with the 100 at that point. PENN Gaming definitely looking like some distribution taking place, but she's holding the 100. She recaptured the 10 and the 5, so no alarm yet. The PPO's curling back up. Could be some wave 4, getting ready for one more high before she cools off. We got to see her come back to test 89 72 or 55, 56 area. This gap even would be a great buy. The tech stocks that have been leading highest have been Amazon. They're going to have to take the reins back. We could have a breakout here on Amazon. PPO back above zero, definitely getting some space, unlike we've seen in the last 6 months. Essentially gone sideways since last August. If you look at the weekly, it's a textbook bull flag. She still remains in balance. And as long as she stays in balance, she's building energy for a continuation move in the direction of the general trend, which is up. PPO is curling up, which is a very, very positive sign. We've reset from 12 back to the zero line, which is a requirement for a wave 2. Back above the 50 on the weekly, could even close up here, which would be very, very bullish. So Amazon next week looking strong. Apple looks very interesting. Could be a big head and shoulders. Not nearly as bullish as Amazon, in my opinion. Google and Amazon are where it's at right now. Just absolute bull flag. High on week, high on day. PPO crushing. Bull flag continuation. And, we would look for something like this to complete this move around 2,500. You take a look at SMH. We're back at all-time highs again, but we haven't hit it. 258.59 will be a very interesting level to watch into the end of the week. Could have another lower high here in PPO, but if she's printing new all-time highs, we could have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up before we get another look at lower prices. And if you look inside SMH, NVDA, not as I would say this chart looks exactly like the Amazon chart. Another ABC flat, another big bull flag, remained within balance this entire time, back above all the moving averages. Flush everyone out. You can see all of them sold. Now we're back up here, back above all the moving averages. We could be in a 5-wave move higher. We'd use the fib tool, the extension tool, and give you something like that. It aligns with wave 3 high and this red trend line. So we still have a little bit of room to go. The risk on new entries at this point is about 5% for a reward of about 10%. So 2 to 1, not bad. So we'll probably see continuation into the end of the week. Also like AMD and Intel. AMD with a nice little breakout right here, falling wedge breakout. Looking for 92 to 96. She has to hold the 20 and the 10 though. We can't really retrace too much more. Otherwise, we're at risk of some 5-wave move lower, and this being some wave 4. But right now, looking healthy. Recapture the 50 today. And Intel, once again, leading higher, but I do not like sitting at this level with a doji. Not a good look. This is actually a short candidate. So Intel will probably lead, and if they close above 67.50, then look for Intel to squeeze to all-time highs, which could be coming. Could be coming on Intel. And if SMH hits all-time highs, Intel could certainly hit all-time highs. So, you know, just to recap, you want to keep your money in tech right now. We'll take a look at gold here before we wrap up. Still in a descending channel, a lot of noise, so we'll turn some of that off. You know, broke out of one of these channels, but still, until she's above 36, we're at risk of coming all the way back down. I mean, the question here is, what are we working with? Is this just an ABC up? And then your new impulse wave lower? Or are we in an impulse wave now that's already started? And this will be wave 1 of wave 3, or some much larger move on the weekly and monthly charts. Let's take a look at the weekly. Yeah, right here at the 100. PPO curling up, about to cross bull. So gold is definitely very interesting. We're not breaking out yet. We don't have FOMO yet, but close the week above 34.35 and we certainly will squeeze. So I might be adding more gold tomorrow at that level, or as close to that level as we can get, if in fact she holds that into Friday's close, because this weekly PPO curling up, about to cross, about to break out, this is starting to look very appealing to me. So that's my trade idea heading into Friday and next week. I would be trimming some tech up here, and I would be looking to buy some gold. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. Come check out the channel, and if you like the YouTube videos, like them and subscribe. Thanks for watching.